Hey artists, welcome to week 1, week 2, or whatever day this is. I can't keep track anymore. Now that we have started with our optical illusion art, we are on to the next steps. Now, where we left off last time is that we were drawing our vertical and horizontal lines in our background with pencil. Now you'll see that I've gone ahead and done these with Sharpie. So when you go to Sharpie these background lines, please don't just do them by hand, okay? Now that you've had practice with pencil, make sure that you are lining up your ruler and you are drawing each one at a time, one ruler length apart. When you get to your shapes, same thing, please do not draw through your shapes, okay? Now, once your artwork looks like this, you're ready to move on. Now, we have our outline with our shapes. We're ready to take this to the next level. What we have to do is that now that we're drawing optical illusion art, we have to change the direction of our lines, okay? So when you look at one of these lines, okay, straight, and then it stops, it's kind of like it's going through each shape, almost like behind it, okay? So it's the same line, it continues straight, straight, straight. It keeps going down the whole page. And what you're going to be doing is always remind students to do this with your hands, okay, inside each shape. What you are doing is you're going to curve the left side like the letter C. You're going to curve the right side of your shape like a backward C, okay? And we're going to do one line at a time. I'm doing this with Sharpie. Please make sure that you are doing this with pencil first, okay? If you make a mistake during this process, guys, it is going to drastically alter what your optical illusion looks like. Optical illusion art demands a lot of precision, all right? A lot of straight lines. Now, let's start here on the left. Here's our line here, and then it goes here. This is my left side. I have to curve it and connect, okay? You're curving and connecting. You're taking this line and you're connecting it, but all you're doing is changing the direction of it, okay? This to here, probably one of the biggest mistakes I see is that a student will oftentimes, they'll go to, for example, like this line, they'll go to turn and then they'll connect it like down here. So they take a line that's supposed to go from here to here and they might accidentally connect it to the wrong spot. Just follow your line here, guys. I like to count how many lines are going through my shapes too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have an even number. So that means that 4 of them are going to curve to the left. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, this is what you're doing with your hands. Now, I'm on the other side. I'm ready to go the other way. This to this. Make sure you know where you are connecting. And the last one. Now, I did it. I did my left and my right. Now, but just like our background, the inside of our shapes have 2 sets of lines crisscrossing through them. So, I'm done with this side. All I have to do now is turn my paper and find my lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have an odd number. Whenever you have an odd number of lines, I always tell my young artists that middle line can be straight. This is the very middle of my shape. It can be straight. Now I know I told you guys, hey, whoa, Mr. Nelson, you said don't draw through your shapes. Yes, I did. Now this is only when you have the middle, like an odd number of lines. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Okay, so 1, 2, curve, straight, 1, 2, curve. Okay, so here's my curve line right here. Curve and connect this to here. This is quite a big curve. Okay, this to this. And then this to this. Okay, this shape is done. Okay, double check, make sure that everything is properly connected. You should not have any lines, okay, that aren't connecting to something, okay? Meaning now, every time you see a line, it goes straight, then it curves, and then it picks right back up again and goes straight. Straight, curve, straight. It's the same line. It's just changing the direction a little bit, okay? So for each shape, guys, okay, you need to go left side like a C, right side backwards C, and then you turn it and you do the same thing. Count how many lines are going through your shapes. If it's an odd number, then that middle will be straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have an odd number, okay? So that means that this middle line, this third line, will be straight, okay? This is going to curve. This is going to curve. Now this goes this way. One, two, three, four, 5. All right, guys, after you are done with these steps, again, your shapes are like this. You have to take an eraser and erase the pencil. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me this week. I will see you again next time where we will start to talk about coloring in our optical illusion art.